Hi there, welcome back to the last installment of the free Direct Sales Recruiting University. My name is Deb Bixler, and for those of you who haven't taken the mini webinar series for the free version of the Direct Sales Recruiting University, just go to the links to my left and start at the beginning, because really this is a progressive learning. So the Direct Sales Recruiting University started a couple years back, and at the end of last year we had run about 3 sessions and we ran a survey. And I've referred to that survey through the videos that you've been listening to. And what we found was that everybody wanted everything. Prior to the survey, I had not been giving replays of the video version of the webinar. And so in January we launched the new and improved 2012 Direct Sales Recruiting University, which included the live webinar as well as MP3 downloads. People wanted everything. Everybody wanted something different, including lifetime access. And so in order to accommodate those, we rolled it out in January with everything everybody wanted. And what I realized going through the first reworked Direct Sales Recruiting University was that since we are giving access 24/7, there weren't that many people participating in the live event, and the videos were a lot of work. And so since we already made the videos, and we have now the whole series video taped with the PowerPoints and everything, I thought maybe we should make this e-learning, because that way the work isn't there to make the videos again. The live webinar is already recorded, and so why not just access it to everybody in the webinar version, because that way I can keep the cost down and I can include the bonuses that were a bonus before, but now they should be included with everybody, because with e-learning I'm not recreating the wheel every single time. And that, is a really good tip for you. Your home office puts a lot of work into developing tools and processes for you to run your business under, and yet so many people rework the wheel. Don't recreate the wheel. Take what they have and build on it. If your company is offering an incentive, rather than you having like a different incentive, you should piggy bank your team incentives off the company incentives. Now, I promised you a bookings tip, right? And so that's where we're going to go right now, but I'm going to make it quick. We talked in the very first video about don't use the word recruiting because it's a technical term. And so the bookings tip that I'm going to give you is don't use the word bookings because it's a technical term. I maintain that the word bookings actually makes it more difficult to fill your calendar. And so when you change your word choices in life, out and about, and also at your home parties to say, whose show are we going to do next? Invite me to your home. When we have fun at your house, the hostess gets free products. Just replace the word bookings with friendly terminology. You're going to create more interest in what you have to offer, because bookings is cold. I mean, think about it. Bookings, 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 bookings. It's cold. And so just replace those words. Eliminate it entirely. No more bookings. Because whose house are we going to have fun at next month? All right? Now, there really is unlimited bookings out there. And if you don't have enough bookings, only 3 things could be wrong. 1, you don't know where to get them. I'm going to give you a tip on where to find bookings in just a second. 2, you don't have the skills to close the deal, to get those, quote, bookings. Or 3, you're not willing to go to any lengths to get them. In the Direct Sales Recruiting University e-learning, we have a whole hour on finding business. And so we can solve that problem of where to find business, and you can always make up in numbers what you lack in skill. And so when you practice, you can solve number 2. And so the real problem is usually people aren't willing to step out of their comfort zone. So the comfort zone only exists in direct sales. I worked in the corporate world, and I'm sure some of you that have real jobs have never heard anybody say, oh, I can't do that. It's outside of my comfort zone. And so think about that. Are you willing to go out and get business? So here's a tip. Go to a vendor event twice a month. once as a vendor and once as a guest. Because when you go as a guest, you can find business, and you can also, by networking with the vendors, but you can also find out which vendor events are going to be good for you to join next year. And so you're networking as a vendor. The vendor's job, you're networking with the vendors, and the vendor's job is to network with you because they paid to be there and they're standing in their booth. And so you go up and you practice the 10-second rule. You share for 10 seconds or less and end it in a question. So let them talk to you, but you always share in less than 10 seconds. And when you have a moment, you can turn the table by saying, is this a good vendor event? I was thinking about coming here next year. 9 times out of 10, they will say, what kind of business are you in? And then you turn the table and you practice the 10-second rule. I guarantee you, you will find business. The thing about vendor events is that you can always make up in numbers what you lack in skill. And vendor events, whether you're the vendor or whether you're the guest, there's thousands of people there to practice your skills and improve on. And that's just one of the tips in the chapter of the e-learning for the Direct Sales Recruiting University on finding business. You know, the thing about the Direct Sales Recruiting University is that it's great for newcomers because the way you recruit is also the way you find business. When you understand attraction marketing, when you understand how to market your business, you can market your products, your opportunity, your services, whether it's shows, making money, it doesn't matter. So the Direct Sales Recruiting University is great for people who are just getting started because it teaches them how to find business and how to get really good at attraction marketing. In the new Direct Sales Recruiting University e-learning course, everybody's going to get the exact same thing that the live program got, except that the videos are by recordings. And so, you know, you've already gotten so many free tips from the free version. So you can take these things and incorporate them into your life. But for the next 5 days, everybody who signs up for the Direct Sales Recruiting University, I'm going to give them the Explode Expo Results Talking ebook. It's an hour seminar on how to make the best results at your next fair and expo. And so the Direct Sales Recruiting University is 6 seminars by video, but you also get the MP3 download and the video download, plus 6 months access to the University Private Center. So that's, because you get the downloads, that's like lifetime access, which is what everybody asks for, right? But not only that, we have note-taking guides, related links, related reading, and tech support. I know that some people in direct sales aren't that tech savvy. But you know what? I answer my phone every time it rings. As a matter of fact, if I don't answer it, it's probably because I'm on it. And so I do my best. We have an awesome tech support section that talks you through all the details of the download. So whether you're a discouraged seasoned consultant who is not getting the results you deserve, or just an overwhelmed leader looking for a way to leverage time, the Direct Sales Recruiting University covers all the bases. As a team leader, now you can join as an individual. One person, just join. But now that there's no limit, because we're not running a webinar, there's no limit based on our webinar service. And so I've increased the team enrollment to 15 people. When you join as a team player, a team leader, you can bring 15 other people in. And they don't need to join right now because you have 6 months access. And so even if they join after the series starts, we're going to roll it out 1 week at a time. And it's going to teach your entire team, more bookings, how to become caring and sharing, how to train new consultants. So not only will you be bringing in people who start to share the opportunity from day one, but they're going to learn how to train them and how to run team meetings and how to move up to the ladder as well. One of the past members, Cynthia Fontaine, took the class 3 times with 3 different teams. Her team has doubled since she started taking the Direct Sales Recruiting University.
I have to say that I give a lot of props to you because your classes have been so down to earth, so matter of fact. I think somebody else wrote that, and it's so true. It's easy to follow. I have increased my team since doing the call the first time. I guess I must have had 5 or 6 people on the team, and since then we're at about 18. And it hasn't been just me recruiting, but also members of my team started to share the opportunity with others. And it's basically, there's a few things that you said to me, not to me personally, but there's a few things that you said during the trainings. And it was, you said that to tell my team that if they were not ready to manage, it was okay because that was my job. It's my job to manage them. And that they could go ahead and share the opportunity, and that I would help them in managing their team. And so I really took that to heart. And when I told them that, a lot of people, they were like, okay, great. So all I have to do is share the opportunity. And, you know, Cindy, me, you're already doing the trainings with us, you know, once a week or every other week or once a month or whatever it is that I do trainings with them. You're already doing that, so I don't have to repeat that work, and I'll let you do it until I'm ready to move on.
Right.
So that was one of the big things that I shared with my team, and then they were like, oh, okay. Once I found you, I found the person that I wanted to be my teacher. So although there are, you know, hundreds of people like you teaching, and everybody has their own way, I gravitated to the way that you taught, and that's what I wanted to stick with.
It is an awesome program. I guarantee you, you will leverage your time, explode your team, and become a caring and sharing team with excellent team retention. And so for the next 5 days, the next university starts May 1st, rolls out 1 week at a time. And for the next 5 days, or up and through May 1st, you can sign up now and get the bonus seminar on Explode Expo results. So my name is Deb Bixler. I've had a lot of fun and hope you did as well. This has been great, and I look forward to seeing you in the e-learning center. Direct Sales Recruiting University is like college for direct sellers. See you there.